Hi there, I'm Petar and this is PetarSmiljana Qigong channel. First step towards improving your breathing. In Qigong, breathing is broad and very important topic. So let's start at the beginning. What is breathing? Breathing is a process in which we inhale oxygen into our lungs and exhale it. When we inhale, lungs expand and pull into the body air which contains for us vitally important oxygen. Our lungs contract and we expel from our body waste product, carbon dioxide. The process of lung expansion and contraction is enabled by certain muscles and it happens automatically. We don't have to breathe consciously, and this is a good thing. Imagine that you forget to breathe while you are sleeping. Breathing is of course important for our existence. You can forget to eat for a day or two or even more, but you really cannot survive without breathing. A majority of people consider breathing as something self-evident, and they become aware of it only if it creates problems. They never ask themselves, how do they breathe, or how does their breathing influence their body and mind? Breathing during our human life. The nature has provided a man with an effective way of breathing which supports his health and vitality. The newborn breathes by using thoracic diaphragm and moving the lower part of abdomen. Baby's breathing is calm and deep, and intake of oxygen is high. The breathing of an average adult becomes in time less and less effective. There are many reasons for that. For example, tensions in the body because of unreleased physical and psychic strains, bad physical condition, and so on. Older people usually breathe by using merely the upper part of chest. Their oxygen intake is very limited, and so is their health and mind clarity. But it doesn't have to be so. Even if you are not Qigong practitioner, improved and more effective breathing will raise the quality of your life in numerous areas. Qigong and breathing. In Qigong, air is considered as one of the human sources of post-heaven Qi or post-birth Qi. Oxygen and Qi are proportional. The more oxygen we get, the more Qi we have. In Qigong, breathing is also used as a strategy to reach certain goals and purposes, but we will talk about this in some other videos. In short, breathing is very important Qigong foundation to which it is worthy to dedicate our attention, patience and time. The learning process of a new way of breathing. Let's say that you are not aware of your breathing and you don't think about it as it happens automatically. Then one day you find yourself on a Qigong lesson or somewhere else and you realize that you can control your breathing consciously. You decide that you want to improve your breathing and learn more effective ways of breathing. The first step is to find out how do you breathe and try to understand your current pattern of breathing. When this is clear to you, you are ready to improve your way of breathing. In a learning process, you first take control of your breathing. You control your muscles, length of inhale and exhale, and so on. And in that way, you learn a new pattern. You practice this breathing until it becomes natural to you and you do it automatically. And then one day you realize that this way of breathing became part of you and there is no need to control it consciously. The circle is closed. How to become aware of your current breathing pattern? First step towards improving your breathing is to consciously observe your current breathing pattern. It is important not to try to change your habitual breathing until you clearly understand it. The only thing that you should do is find out how you are breathing and just feel it. And then you should try to understand how your breathing is influencing your body and your mood. You could start to pay attention to your breathing several times during a day for a few minutes and try to observe the following things. Which muscles do you use when you breathe? Which part of your body moves when you breathe? Your chest, abdominal area, or both? Does chest expand evenly or only upper part moves? Do you move your lower abdomen or only its upper part? Do you breathe through your mouth or through your nose? Do you feel any tensions or even pain while you are breathing? Quality of breathing. What is the length of your inhale and exhale? Are those equal or is there a big difference between them? Is your breathing shallow, irregular? Is it calm, smooth? How do your emotions influence breathing? Pay attention and explore the connection between your breathing and emotions. Different emotions can influence your breathing differently. Better said, our body automatically responds to our emotion by changing breathing pattern. But it is also possible vice versa. If we are able to control our breathing, we can influence our emotions to a certain degree. We will talk about this more in future videos. But for now, for example, try to observe your breathing on a sunny morning when you are laying in a bed knowing that the free day is waiting for you. Or pay attention to your breathing after you have been sitting all bent for many hours working on a computer because there is a deadline coming for some project. Observe the change in your breathing while watching bad news on a TV or while you are in a company with a good friend. How do your posture and your clothes influence breathing? Try to observe how different postures influence your breathing. How do you breathe when you are bent forward with chest and shoulders closed? Or when your neck is tense? Notice the difference in your breathing if you raise up your hands and you stretch and open your chest. What is your feeling in the parts of your body which are compressed from your bra or belt or thigh? And how your breathing changes when you remove these obstacles. Breathing is part of ourselves. When you're familiar with your breathing, you can reconnect with it. You are able to realize that breathing is not something outside of you, but it is an integral part of your whole being. Breathing connects us with our energy body, which is a bridge between our physical body and our consciousness. May the Chi be with you.